Good morning, afternoon, evening, etc. everybody, whenever it is for you, and welcome back to Monster Train. Jumping right into it, ideally, because, you know, I didn't preload it again, so last stream's gonna be here for a picosecond. Yeah, we're jumping right into it. Apologies, I missed yesterday. Reason being, tired, wanted sleep, wasn't feeling it. Today, pretty similar, but don't want to miss too many days here. No matter how I'm feeling decent enough today at least. Get a recording going. I know there's like a lot of holes going on. I'm expecting to do another one of those I draw stuff videos and then I talk about what's going on. It truly just boils down to like a bunch of mental things and just like work-related things, mood-related things. I mean, you could probably surmise it if you hear some of the tones that I talk about whenever I mention like the world or work or how I'm feeling. There's just a lot going on in my head. And some days, you know, you just don't want to push yourself. We're not going to ramp on it or ramble on it. What's the word? I'm like, the word loses me here. We're not gonna, like, you know, drag that conversation on at this moment. Come back and watch me draw like this guy, for instance, and then we'll talk about it then. Let's get into it here. We've been winning a lot with Umbra, by the way. I'm neglecting my Melting Remnant boys, and if you look at the is it a logbook? Yeah, cool. Didn't know you can actually go to this wherever. Just noticed this here on the victory page, doing a lot of Umbra as of late. To be honest, I'm just going in linear order to get it unlocked. I'm not opposed to mixing it up here, but I am enjoying like this decent win streak we got going on here. And who's not to say, you know, with the way this game works out, and you know, people seem to enjoy this a little bit more than Hades as is. There's no doubt that we can always go back and try and grind out all of these other ones to get them at rank 10. Not one by one, of course, or like rank 25, but like get it all done and then see if we can rank 25 all, what is this? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 ways of winning. Or technically it's like 8, 20, 24 ways of winning. I'm barely certain that's correct. There might be some math I'm doing wrong there. I know it's like a basic multiplication problem. Don't at me. Let's do Umbra again, and maybe we'll mix it up a little bit. We can go Umbra... Umbra what? Let's go Umbra Hellhorned. I haven't got a victory with that ever, and there's some good units out of Hellhorn that'll help us out here. There's also some good single target spells. There's also one good spell that completely clears the board that I also would not mind getting. Didn't get it here, but you know the one. Anyway, Seraph the Diligent. What do you do again? Consume my spells. Kinda hate it, but I accept it. Got Primal Dust, decent. Vents, good, and Gem Trove. This immediately just like sets me off on the path of, hey, you should go for another Eat and Forget build. I could. Like, Damage Shield is really good, so we get a lot of good damage-based eats, and then we just give our guy 2 of these on the final turns if we are able to draw them in that order. And bada boom, bada bing. Lots of shield, lots of protection. Vents, decent AoE damage, like having it. And then Gem Trove, which is new. 1 damage shield to all friendly units, so we can actually diversify a little bit. And get 3 uncommon morsels or rare morsels in your hand. Cost 4. Can't really play it on a whim. Need to will that into existence with some energy cards from our you know, World of Goo boys, or something else. And there it is, immediately. They give us the Penumbra Lifesteal, the Glutton. They also give us Architect. We don't have anything to really work with Architect outside of our Train Stewards yet, but it's a thought. We could definitely go for Architect. Time is limited tonight, so I don't want to, like, you know, throw away too many runs. He says, like, you know, we might have like an hour plus long video anyway. Like, this is just so good to pass up. Let's try Architect here. Early on, it's going to be rough going since the only other backup units we have are our, you know, Train Stewards. Let's see if we can't get something else. 25% chance to deal damage to enemy unit that enters your train. Friendly units enter with 5 armor. It's not bad. Could save a life. Let's go for the 1 in 5 to chip out some of those, you know, low health boys. And we're going right into it. No other conversation to be had. Let's focus on the game. This is where I shine. Is when we're just dialing in on the game. And I would love this extra Sponduli. 3 spikes. That is manageable. I accept. So there's like a downside to playing like this, I should say. 1, if you don't draw all the units at the right time, then this is sort of dead. And 2, stacking all the units on 1 floor, even though we can only add 2 more boys into the mix. In this case, 1, because we don't have the extra space. You can't really get coverage on the other floors to sort of catch the gold goblin, which is why I'm kind of against Architect, but let's see if we can't, you know, learn to love and appreciate what it has to offer. There's an eat. We are on slow speed for some reason. Forgive me. The exact case here. This works out because we can, you know, sort of just fireball it on the early game. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Our hammer hasn't procced once. A lot wrong with that, but more on that later. Let's go Train Steward into Roasty Toasty. 6 damage, or 2 damage, 1 damage left to go. Do the math. That is okay. So we'll go ahead and roast them. We're gonna go ahead and roast them, and then we have a very similar position here. 1 damage is all you need, 1 damage is all I got. There it is. Alright, he's gonna get pretty close to dusting us. So we're gonna prep like a good boy up here. Lifesteal's pretty nice, and the damage shield will be pretty nice. We're just sort of pre-planning for the future. Still getting some chip damage in, as expected with the you know, early game Architect build. Yeah. Here we go. This should do it. Yeah, this still works. This still works. Okay, that does like nothing for us as far as eats. So you put that there. Drop this here. He lives with enough HP to get 1 smacking on the furnace. To be honest with you, that's okay. That's a pretty decent victory. Don't pay attention to that 10% damage debuff. Didn't happen. Even though we'll have to live with this for the rest of our life, and that number of 55 out of 60 is gonna haunt me. Immortal Trade, I don't think so. Mind Collapse, a little more so, but not as much. And then Morsel Maker. I already kind of want to do a do-over, because I really just don't like the summons here. I'm not doing it right, or maybe I don't have the right combination, but I can't really get anything out of this. Because you can't really build extra units since you're stacking 1 floor, so maybe you're going for just stronger units altogether, and all of this doesn't really help us out there. So I will grab a Mind Collapse, chance to proc extra energy. Would an Imp build make a lot of sense? Not entirely. But another event makes sense. Also not entirely. A Hornbreaker, decent single target, and it allows us to get through some of those armor stacked enemies whenever we go for those sort of trials, so there's some decency to be had here. But no good units means we need to dig deep and actually make use out of this Architect. There is a good unit. That is a very good unit. We have to make it work, however, and it's not a free play, so you need to get the energy out there first. Now that I think about it, Architect is actually more so you could just feed him units, but at that point, you'd just be better off going for Gluttony. Ugh. Yeah. I think I've got some very honest and open opinions about it. I'm not a huge fan. Also not the time for this one. Strike, push the attacked unit to the back. So that's good early on. He's gonna have nothing to protect him, however. Let's go Demon Fiend and see if we can't finagle this. I think we can hold out and finagle something here. Give him damage shield, give him attack and energy, make him endless. Don't really like any of those. I will slap this onto one of my Train Stewards so they have a little bit more, you know, pasta behind their Matsis. Mustard, that's the one we use. We'll give a little bit more mustard behind them. The rest, I'm not really feeling it, so hit me with a reroll, even though the prices are going up. Multi-strike. That'll do for you. And we're gonna hold out for a better buff on him. Also here, let's make 2 of our Train Stewards worthwhile. These guys are gonna stick with us. We're not gonna get rid of our buff Train Stewards. Who would ever do that? Not me, never. No sirree Bob. Alrighty. Non-boss enemy units get +4. I'm gonna go all out here, since I don't have the utmost confidence in what I'm doing for this build, at least. Let's see if we can't finagle extra benefits out of early on. And if it doesn't work, hey. I'd rather burn out now than burn out later when it doesn't really help us out too much. We are going to slap down a Train Steward here. Get that damage in while you can. Get that damage, girl. Damage shield. Something to be said about giving it to you. And I'll forego 6 right now, that's alright. Even though the incants actually make him stronger. Maybe don't do that. Fireball is decent. Vents is good here and here. Gonna get a little bit more value out of it here. And we only need to do it for 1 proc, so go ahead and slap on another 5 damage and then roast them. Okay. At the cost of making them stronger. I recognize and I accept. I also cannot get this guy. Alright. You gotta let him go. You let him go. Damage shielding on you. Negate that. Mind collapse. Alright. So we can spend some extra energy here. Or spend some energy to get a little bit of something back. A little something back is not great. Also haven't seen or had the chance to play any of my energy cards to actually summon, you know, the big boss unit that we are trying to make happen here. So be it. Dunkachino. And then we can plop you down. Plop you down here. Still trying to get some eats off. Let it go. And he's sweeping, by the way. Lord, he's sweeping. Doesn't really matter how we do it here. And top 4 gets dazed. Oh god. Okay, yeah. This is it's a bit of a mess, ain't it? And I didn't get to summon him once. Unfortunate. There's our energy. Don't do this to me. Okay. There's about to be a real kick in the teeth with that one. I'm not gonna get my shield off anyway because this guy sweeps, so another 12 damage on the pyre? So be it. So be it. Still trying to get the pieces in place here. We got that extra unit draft as a result. 2 rage, 2 ember drain, gain 2 energy. This actually works to get out the big unit, so I am gonna, you know, shoot for the moon on that one. 6 rage. And every time it comes back, you can play it again. Sure, let's give it a shot. Let's see if they can't make something happen there. Our boy does have multi-strike, so it does work a great deal. Morsel Maker. Or Crucible Gorge. I'm gonna go for the Morsel Maker. Start prepping our top 4 lad to really get some eats going. We're still looking for some good upgrades, so I'm gonna have to forego this over here. Get the healing and see what they have in store at the merchant shop. Alright, that seems pretty good. So it's going to take up the entire first floor with this combo, but that is perfectly fine with me. Rage 7. I'm actually going to slap onto one of our moderately healthy and damagey boys. And 25 HP. You have to Morsel Maker in the event that we do have more Sweep or Thorn Lords, and he actually gets some attacks off. Just some means to stay alive a little longer. In the caverns. We're hoping not for the angel that wants to help us out because it's not that good. God damn it, dude. Get out of here. Here, I'll spare you some magic. Take my fireball, dude. My 2 damage fight. It's more like a flame bolt if we're, you know, firebolt if we're talking D&D terms. But I just don't want to see him anymore. I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna upgrade my card. And then you realize the first time he comes back, it's like, when this dies, it does damage. I'm like, that's not really my playstyle. Alright, well when this die, it does even more damage. Thanks for the help. Good luck, bud. It's like, yeah, sure thing, bud. You really helped me out here. Dayless. Enemy units deal 1 damage to the front unit on death. Decent. Decent, acceptable, manageable. I accept. I acquiesce. Hammer. It's a 1 in 4, I know, but like, where's my procs? I'm waiting for some procs here. Truly not a bad time to get that combo off there, even though I'm not making energy towards summoning you-know-who, and then he shows up. It's a mistake I recognize. It is my own doing. Let's just go for a nice roasty here. There you go. Good roasty. Alright. Bomb. It's pretty nasty. I have no way to get the energy off unless I start, you know, doing things. do it like this. +3. There's the energy, so you just need to stay alive now. Roast them. Okay, he's still alive. Just need to get a unit up there and we can get some summons going potentially. Or hold on to this. Or hold on to that, true. And I'm getting pretty unlucky. At least one of these should have procced by now, right? Maybe? Maybe sorta, kinda yes, kinda no. 2 extra rage. You can keep it. Alright, hey, there we go. I saw a proc there. I'm happy with it. Energy, no. So we can go for like, you know, bruh. Go for like a play like this, I guess. Trash units are getting by. Please! I can't play my guy. I can play him now. I can play him now. Okay, okay, okay. Deep press, everybody. There he is. Look at him. He's beautiful. It's a gorgeous creature. Pierce. There we go. Boom. Value out of that card. Don't have to deal with that guy in any capacity. These guys, for the most part, they're just there to get sweeped. The real power is in this boy all the way up here. 3 extra HP. Winning us a Grammy and a half. Yeah. Big raging, big damage. Alright. And, you know, being able to do that frequently would be nice, so we can, you know, make it happen more often. In order to do that, we need a few other things to work in our way. The one-horn tome is actually insane. It costs 5, but you know what? There's already a direction I'm going with this build. Ooh, tempting. Tempting, and the answer is going to be yes. You'll see, probably. We're going Fells or more so we can actually play our guy outright. And now all we have to do if we want to play that is either get the energy eat off alongside it, or we Ember Drain into it. Easy, right? Of course it's easy. We can also make the spells cheaper, which will just make it a play guarantee, so forgive me if I'm doing a less exciting path and maybe missing out on some benefits here, but I've got one unit that I want to get out there. So let's make you cheaper. Give a spell holdover. Could really just put yourself in a hole with this. It's not a bad idea, really. Also not a bad idea here. It's pretty much going to be your turn now until the end of time. Maybe not. Let's dial in on something else, perhaps. 15 damage targeted through armor. That's pretty good. Hold over. I really wouldn't mind getting some of these on holdover, but let's see if we can't make Ritual of Battle cheaper. There's almost like a guaranteed -1 that comes up every time. So yeah, this being 2, acceptable, and I want to get that even lower. Damage and then consume. Throw it on one of these vents here. We don't need that much AoE, just a little bit to help us deal with some detritus. And I'm gonna keep going down this foolish path with Architect, because for some reason my brain says it's the right thing to do. Even though I could be getting him the Gorge right now. Getting some more eats off. This is how we're gonna do it. We're not gonna go for this, because now we actually have a run on our hands, so no Heavenly Seal, please. We'll pass on that. And here we go. Still able to get good eats off. In fact, we're going to get even more eats off. Damage shield. Extra energy. We're looking at a very grand turn here in the picosecond. As grand as it can get, of course. Recognize what I'm doing here. I think this is going to be the right path for the moment. So yeah, guys getting through. We'll address that in a second. And also I lost the money. It's just the way of the world when it comes to doing the deck the way I'm doing it. Alright, important thing, getting this guy up and running. Even though he's gonna get smacked and this guy gets away, he is now there, ready to party. Anyone that comes up here will get crushed. Boom. Good damage. Just triple up on the damage shields there. Sound good? Sounds good. Nothing's gonna stop extra damage from coming through here. Let's go ahead and get these guys down low. Very good. And then we give him some additional multi-strike-a-miss, and we're golden. This guy's gonna crush everybody that comes up. Especially you. A little more value after getting shields, for getting shields off on everybody here. Lifesteal ain't really gonna do it, Chief. Get you that extra attack in the meantime. This is good. Getting that energy shield on everybody will allow us to cheese it out a little bit longer here. A little bit better. Horn break, done. Decent damage onto main boss. One extra eat off here. It's going to be an energy card. Not the greatest. Might get a little extra vent damage off, but that's about it. Alrighty. Hello, you. Give you some rage. This is your final turn. He's already dead. I'm just sort of adding insult to injury. Heal yourself to full. One lifesteal does wonders for that. And then, rage out, dude. One turn. One turn, 800 damage. 300, like 240 damage with the math, but you know. 800 damage. Don't tell anybody else. One damage shield, 2 uncommon morsels. Okay. -1 on this floor, +1 energy for the rest of battle. Fascinating. I have this upgrade. I don't think I've really ever used it. Let's take the damage shield. You see what we got going on here. Consume, add 2 random imps to your hand. Okay. The damage to the enemy, friendly enemy unit equal to 4x the amount of armor on friendly units. Not what we're looking for here. Random consume card to your hand. You know what? Yes, actually. I'm looking at the tome there. Can do some very, very strong, very cheeky things with that. Once again, totally forgot about this guy. I did the spell this time because it's different. I'm not sure how much better it was. Add a copy to your discard pile. Oh. I mean, that's better, but not really what you want to use on a level 1 torch. Continue to hold on to it. Maybe it'll get damage, so I could do that, because I don't want to clutter my deck with fucking meatballs, dude. You wouldn't order spaghetti and meatballs, just get a bunch of meatballs, because at that point you may as well just eat a meatball sub. And if you're eating a meatball sub anywhere outside of home-cooked ones, you're making a mistake. Capriati's probably has a good one, but... eh. Just make your own. Anyway, weird tangent. Would like to upgrade my spells some more. There's no, like, unit upgrades I really want to fish out, so yeah, I think it's going to be spell ups, even though there's healing here. Vortex Ho! Use a Vortex Ho. Goodbye, Trained Stewards. See what the Concealed Cavern had first. Maybe it's going to give us, like, you know, 1,000 eye restrict or whatever. Ooh! Tornate chests have emerged from the thawing ice. Both chests have a strange lock mechanism that look like they could be picked with shards from the pyre. The more decorative chests might take a few more tries, though. Yes. Health for money in a heartbeat. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if my voice peaked when I made that noise. Apologies if it did. Wasn't the intent. So yeah, you coming down. Good. Could make this infinite. I could make this infinite. Could make this infinite. There's value to be had on both of those. Hell, I could make this infinite. This is the game breaker right here. That is the game breaking potential. So we need to get energy for that to work. Not easily done in the current lineup. That's scary. Until we get the next upgrade, I want to do that because that guarantees we will not lose. But you have to be able to play it, and that's it's not easy with the current lineup. We only have 4 energy. Yeah. Oh, that is so tempting. I think we'll go here on the vents. Damage shields are kind of secondary, but I can understand if there's a complaint there. Yeah. We'll start off with this. Continue to crank down the cost on pretty much everything, really. How about this? Gem Trove? We want to be playing that frequently on the 2nd floor so we get a big benefit out of it. You know what? We got one of our vents coming back and doing infinite, so we may as well get the other one up into a similar speed, or up to similar speed. We've got an interesting deck going on, even if I don't like my boss unit. Not having him be like the Consume Lord does allow us to mold around with other options, but this just feels more like a Hellhorn deck at this point than it is really a Penumbra. It's more like Hellhorn sprinkled with Penumbra, which is fine. The Morsel Maker's not really adding up too much here. In fact, they're better with like specific units that get a consume benefit, but I digress. Money. I like money, but I don't want to toss this run out just yet. It's looking like it might be the only run for the day. And oh my god, was that a hammer proc in my game? Do I even deserve that? I don't know. Oh, that's a start. That's a start and a half. Burn their stealths for me. Purpose has been fulfilled. You've forgotten your purpose. 10 armor when a unit dies? Ugh. I can't even get the money unless I sack all of that. At that point, we've probably got other problems. Can we cheek it out? Yeah, we should do it like this. Even if I'm not happy about losing that spawn early, it's the right choice. Here we go. It's free. It's friggin' free, lad. Yeah. Let's get you some of that. One guy's getting through. You hate to see it, but that's alright. We haven't burned our book yet, so I should have held off on that. I could have gotten 2 procs off of the book. That's my bad. Because I haven't even played it once is the thing, so... Big oopsie, actually. Pretty big oopsie. Gives him extra armor, but we can solve some problems now. Actually gonna do it like that. I'm actually cool with this, because he stays alive too. Not happy about our boy up there getting chip damage. Some lifesteal in this deck. Damage shield. Very solid. Big boss is going down unless we act. Less solid. Still get that 20 free damage off. Alright, he comes here to hurt me and he does not hurt me. It's excellent. Additional damage shield for you. Even farther damage shields for you. No matter what I do, sweep damage is going to come through here, so just let these guys get burned. There's a lot of blocking here, so we'll get some damage through. Thank God this came around again. I was getting worried it wouldn't. Which would have been pretty much a complete disaster. And we got him. Only 9 damage. Okay, only no damage. It's working. It's really just Demon Fiend. Big Demon Fiend. Extra energy. Continue with the energy train. Okay. Ooh. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yes, 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 yes. More eats is the plan. Oh my god. It's tempting. 5 damage, apply 20 armor. Really only turns out to be like 15 as a whole, but you can do it on this guy. Make him get a lot more value. I don't think it's entirely necessary with how we're playing, I should say. So I'm gonna forego. Not bad though. Alright. I'm about to be very upset. Because I wish there was an option we could say, you know what, you just keep it and give me money for it or something, right? The greatest gift ever. Thank you so much, my friend. Mental note not to play that unless we're in like a supremely dire circumstance. Hey, would you look at all this stuff here? All this is pretty grand. Going over here. When a consumed card is played, 30 damage for an enemy unit. Play dazed when the enemy units enter your pyre room, they get -5 attack. Pyre gets -5 attack. There's only a handful of consumed cards in our deck. 3 total. We've turned a lot of them off. 4. It's still gonna be better. I don't really like that artifact, because at that point they're already getting that far. Something's gone wrong. And no stalling is gonna do you any favors in holding out. Dude, we're actually making some distance here. It's time for Fell. We win here. We can guarantee ourselves a pretty strong top floor. Like an ungodly strong top floor with what we're doing. Scourge cards. Ooh. Thanks for the chip damage in some places. Thanks for the misery in others. Fuck. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, it's so bad. Get it out, get it out. Get it out before it's too late. You're gonna be annoying. Okay, nasty, nasty turn. It is, however, acceptable. Could burst in on that guy. Gonna be honest with you. Get the rage going and let's start getting some armor stacked up on the guy that's gonna make a difference. It's just a matter of killing off this bottom floor, which I can do. The torch came in huge here. That's the only thing I could have ever asked for in that case. Excellent. Have I played the book? Have I played the book? Okay, we have not played the book. Do not do this yet. That is an extreme win condition that we're holding out for. So let's go for a Bopperuski here. This is going to do enough damage regardless. Let's go for another eat. Dude, them's good eats right there. That's a good eat to have. Fantastic eats. Anytime she shows her dumb face up there, we're bopping her. I love the Crucible extension right now. Really would. Damage shield. Lifesteal is going to be pretty good. If we get enough damage shields, we actually squeeze another Morsel Maker up there, and that'll be more than enough to, I believe, keep him going. Won't be ideal, however. Let's not, you know, make any assumptions there. Okay, hey, remember I said, like, only in dire circumstances? This will be considered that dire circumstance, but believe you me, I am none pleased about it. Look at these guys getting away, dude. Frig. It's gonna be a hit and a half. Give yourself the option to get more plays up there. Just a whiff of the plays. Really need my book to show up, however. I'm not entirely against it. I'm just saying I'm waiting. We have 2 turns for it to come up, otherwise we're done. Ooh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Lifesteal is good. Book please, book please, book please. Thank God. Oh, I was getting very concerned. Didn't even pay attention to see if it was actually like, you know, this is necessary sort of situation, but we've done it. The play is going to be energy. Trample? I don't think it's necessary. Double the unit armor? Don't think any of this is necessary. Trample would be decent, but nah. Energy? Let's hope to God we can find a another remove consume card up or down the line, and then we get our freaking book coming back ad nauseum. Dude, shot at dreams. We know it's a meme, but it's the dream. Double stack. Do you do this, or do you hold out for the bigger payout? I think we go for this since it already, you know, more or less does half about what we were, or half of what we wanted anyway. Crucible extension, yes. Add an additional consume effect. To be honest, if this makes copies like this and it's 22 damage consume torches, that's fine. That is okay in my book. I accept. Continue to get this to be free, so now we can get more units up there and buff up Big Lord. Extra spell damage on you so we can actually get a kill with it, and then get the energy back. I'm in love with all of those ideas. Thank you very much, game. Vortex. Probably you. It's probably going to be you, since I guess I can get a dust back. Remove a single torch. Give my guy trample. +4 summons. It's good. It's a lot of HP. It's a lot of damage just outright. So, ta-da! It's technically an architect build. Call it what you may. It is indeed an architect build. I do not need any money. I'm doing just fine. Coming out of my head. I'm doing just fine. Excellent. Excellent. Fantastic. Begin the eats. Begin the eats. You can eat wherever you want. Extra energy turn is already on the ground. Give me that spawn and dually. Extra energy. Still good. Gonna give it to you. Even though you're not using it and you won't be able to use it effectively. Still on the table. Okay. Prep that double strike. And I can prep a morsel maker, start feeding him. This plugs up the entire top floor for pretty much the rest of time. But we can start giving him +3 HP, +3 attack every turn. So we can invest now. Stop him from dying first. Really stop you from dying. What are you trying to do? Stop that. You're crazy. Well, now he can't do it, which is fine. Just keep him healthy. We don't need him crumpling over anytime soon. Oh, goody, 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 goody. It's random. It's random. I thought I could have swore I was able to pick, so all this time I was hyping up this play, but this is the right choice at the end of the day then. Or getting the, you know, renewable, but it's fine. For some reason I thought it was not random. That's a mistake on my part. It's a mistake and a half on my part. And I do accept my error. Some life still going here. Alright, that'll keep you in the game at least. For a bit of a cheeky Amber Drain play here, just trying to thin out the hordes. Damage shield and HP. It's decent. See if we can squeeze out energy instead. Lifesteal? Only when you attack it'll proc, so that's good. Alright. Healing continues. Brief respite. The briefest of respites. Just don't think double HP really does much, but, you know, that's what they're offering. Additional lifesteal actually might service you a little bit better these days. Pretty much everything servicing you better. And then ultimate hindsight should have played the unit up there. But we got a few shields off. A little bit of rage. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, here they cometh. Still have enough to pop one of these individuals. Let's see what we can squeeze out. Extra energy. Dream big, dude. At this point, I'm only going to get one eat off, so we're going to stick that in here. Dust one of these. Let it ride, brother. Does it say enchanted damage shield? Doesn't really make any sense, but go on. Sticking you in here as well for some extra chip damage. And that should be all she wrote. Damage shield 8. 91 x4. That should be a clean sweep. This friend coming in here in the back definitely causes some issues. Overall, just a resounding success. We want to make sure in the future, of course, we take care of any trash along the way, because that's going to cause us issues on the you-know-who fight. Alright. 3 crisp turns is all it took. Maybe... No... You... It's a super, like, future-thinking kind of play. Don't really need any of this either. Alright, whatever we have here is what we have going into it. I believe this is the grand finale it is. Remember, this is the Seraph that burns out our spell cards when played, so we're gonna go through these first. Actually, we can go through the torch every time it comes around, so this is good. I was complaining about it, but that's a very good grab right now. HP, Vent, and unit upgrades, or Spell, Hell Event. It's gonna be Spell and Hell Event. I'm gonna spoil that for you right now. Okay, we could do that, or... Rage does not decay on units. The correct choice has been made. I think we're gonna Hellevant our Demon Fiend as well. Just having that extra, you know, layer of damage ready to run. Actually, no, that's incorrect. We're doing this. Because we don't need anything else. Extra demon, by God, you're kidding, alright? What's an extra demon gonna do? How about we just stack the one demon we have and make this guy even cheaper? And then give something else the ability to burn out fast. Like a torch. Let's get in the deck. Get to that secondary card better. Okay! Started a little whiny early on, but we managed to finagle it, and it truly is just a Hellhorn deck with a little Umbra on the side. It truly is, but the lifesteal on it allows us to have these big stupid units. So I cannot complain. This is our consume card anyway, so slap it down there. Can't play this as a result, and that's okay. Cleared out the trash. It's 12 damage I don't need to take, so go ahead and block for me. Get that expansion going. We should be in the clear now. To be honest, it might just be a 4x up there. It could be. I don't think it's going to be, however. Easy, Tiger. Actually, I'm gonna give it to you. Those guys are pretty secondary. I am gonna give these to you. And slap a damage shield up there. Alright, debuffs are coming through. We knew this was gonna happen. This was gonna get consumed regardless. So this is fine. Ember Drain 3. Do it, brother. It's all in on him. It's an all in on the boy. The kid. Also, Shot of Dreams. Nah. Shot of Dreams, the shot missed. You missed your shot. Hey, what happened down here? Was not paying attention. It appears my lad has been destroyed. Focus fire this guy. Alright, the final defense is ready. So we cleared them out just fine. Just get the chip damage in on the boss. Hate to take all that damage, but the way is still clear. We need some shields on him, so we could stop sacking HP, some lifesteal. A few things need to come our way here. There's 5 shields right there. We don't have a lot of turns left, so I can just let that burn through. If it gets through, it gets through, and that's that. This is going to be the play. No. 5 shields is the play. No, even better. 7 shields is the play. I need lifesteal. I need lifesteal. Just an inkling of lifesteal. HP is good. 3 damage shields, even better. We're gonna heal. Just not enough. 1 energy? No. I've been had. No. No, dude. Oh my god. I was so close. Oh no. What is this achievement? Penultimate? What I lost? Reach level 10 Umbra. Okay, well. God, that sucks. I was literally 1 hit away on the pyre from getting a victory there. That is heartbreaking. If I just had a little more HP, oh my fucking god. I'm not upset, it's just, damn, dude. Hey, I think we were doing with the Hellhorn. We can do it with this guy. Shadow Siege. Shadow Siege? Shadow Siege. 200, 150, 6. Pretty doable. Especially later on. And then you just, yeah, just give this guy multi-strike. And you win. It's a lot of damage. Kick in the teeth. But hey, next time, we're going to Melting Remnant. Oh, it was so close. That was almost a cheese victory. Or, not really a cheese. It was still strategy involved. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. Again, apologies for less and less videos as time goes on. Gonna get that drawing video at some point, just so you can just ramble on and understand, hey, mentally a lot of places work, really stressful, etc., etc. Aside from that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I was gonna say, remember, like, comment, subscribe. That's not what I say. What do I say? What do I say? What's my script? Oh yeah, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc., whenever it is for you, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next one. Mostly likely for tomorrow for the next one. You know the drill. Take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one, guys.